Welcome to another episode of First Week in the Hot Seat, where we get to know our newest member of the team and check in after their first week at Farsiight. So welcome, Phil. Congrats on your new role at Farsiight. How have your first couple of weeks been?
Pretty good, pretty good. I think I got the timing perfect. Just so happened to be the first day that Farsiight moved into this amazing new office. Everything was new for everyone. Rounded up an incredible first week with the big celebration party at the end. It was just the dream start and kind of, I think it's all downhill from here, but yeah, so far so amazing.
And you will be our new creative director, which is our newest role here at Farsiight. What has been your favorite part of that role so far?
So I'm from varying backgrounds, everything from direct marketing to brand advertising, digital sort of agencies, but it's the first time I've actually been in the center of a performance media agency. It's a whole new way of looking at problem solving for clients. Bringing in the creative component to what we're doing now is a whole new way of positioning what we are as a performance agency.
Tell me a little bit about your childhood, where you grew up.
Really weird accent because I landed in Oz in 2004, but before that was in England. But I was actually born in a place called Kent, which is just outside London.
What exactly was your degree?
I went to a place called Newcastle College of Art. What I did was advertising creative. Been at art college for a couple of years before that and really loved the visual side of life and got to flick paint on canvases and do all that. Over the years I've extended into kind of visual ID and kind of content creation, all those things, but I think that was a really strong foundation for me.
You have a couple children,
Three? Yeah, we had two boys when we were in London. Partly, why we were keen to get out to Oz was London was getting a little bit hectic to be bringing up small children in. My wife's Australian, so that was kind of the draw card for Oz. She made it pretty clear when we landed she really wanted a girl, and so amazingly we ordered a girl and out one popped, and so we managed to stop at 3. Yeah, they definitely keep me on my toes.
If we had to go back into a snap lockdown, what would be your plan to keep yourself entertained?
I've got some weird interests which are mainly to do with skinning my knuckles, doing sort of weird sort of welding. And yeah, I remember when there was a lockdown, I couldn't get to Bunnings to get a load of stuff to fix stuff, and that was the hardest thing. So now I'm a bit of a survivalist, and I've got like every raw material and the tool in the back of the garage, so I think I'm ready for the next one.
Do you have a favorite TV show?
Weirdly, and it's probably kind of growing up in the UK, but I still love a good sort of UK detective show.
What's something else that you do in your free time?
So I've always had motorbikes. They're like a huge thing for me, and definitely sort of it was the way to get around in London. Probably fixing bikes and customizing them as much as riding them. So I've got an old Harley and an old Triumph that I kind of keep swapping around and doing weird things with. Recently bought my first ever boat, which is a 1970s fiberglass tiny little thing that was called La Barbosa on the side of it, and I thought, what a cool name. I actually thought it was owned by a drug baron or something. It sounded like it should be parked down at Miami. Whenever possible, I get out in the Brisbane River and try not to go backwards in it.
And if you could live anywhere for a year, where would it be?
But I really don't like the cold. So yeah, it sounds very boring, but I'd probably base it on what latitude it's in. I'd probably be in the middle bit somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe like Arizona.
Arizona, that's perfect, because I can ride my motorbike there. I can sail my boat there.
You could.
Could I though? Can you? It's a desert, isn't it?
Oh no, they have lakes and
stuff. Do they?
Yeah.
I'm learning. This is great. Okay.
Rivers, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just thought it was that big open road stuff.
Really
I need to go to Arizona. You just made me want to
go.
So the place I would go is Arizona. You just made me want to go there.
Perfect. Do you have a favorite music artist?
Yeah, I can't wait to give you the names, because now I want a real reaction of what you think about these guys. John Martin.
No.
That's probably not bad. When you hear his music, you probably go,
Okay, yeah.
So that was good. That was a good fake. John Martin, Ben Howard, David Gray. It's just going like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully you can put all these faces up next to me.
And I did ask you to bring something in for show and tell.
Yeah, you did. So look, I really struggled with what to bring. And these are 3 items from my bedside table. I'm going to spin it. Okay, go for it. Okay, so this is touching on my love of hurting myself with food. I can go like that. And this is probably my my most terrifying hot sauce, which is called Blair's, so American hot sauce, and it's called death sauce. And it comes in this sort of Perspex box almost like the box they put Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs at the end, so it can't reach through the bars and get you.
Yeah.
And from memory, this was given to me as a birthday present probably about 15 years ago, and I still haven't been near it. But you actually have to sign a waiver to kind of make sure that if you do end up in hospital as a result of it, you kind of can't blame the Blairs guys. So yeah, I can't remember what the Scovilles are on this one, but it's literally the most hideous blend of killer chilies on the planet. I think it's by far the hottest one in the world according to them. Locked up and sealed in the box.
What would you say is something specific in your role that you're looking forward to?
I'd say learning in this place. So yeah, I think, you know, I've definitely come in with a lot of experience from other agencies, but I actually think I can learn a lot more than I can sort of, you know, use the word teach, but bring previous experiences, and that's something I'm super keen to be around. So every meeting I sit in, I'm kind of going, wow, did not know that, that's interesting, and that's kind of what's, you know, when you say, you know, what gets you out of bed in the morning, that's what it's all about for me, and it feels like that's going to be every day in this place.
Thanks for being here with us, Phil.
My pleasure.
It was great getting to know you, and we're really excited to have you part of the team here at Farsiight. Until next time, thanks for watching First Week in the Hot Seat.
Thank you kindly, and don't forget to go to Arizona and follow us and subscribe and get to know us. We're kind of fun people.